Hey you guys, Horn007 here, and before I start today's Yu-Gi-Oh video, I have something to say to you guys. That I am Zarc! Yeah, since I have now all 4-dimension dragons, minus Odd-Eyes Pendulum Dragon, says before Odd-Eyes Pendulum Dragon became Odd-Eyes Pendulum Dragon, it was Odd-Eyes Dragon. So, Odd-Eyes Dragon, Starving Venom, Clear Wing, and Dark Rebellion. All 4-dimension dragons in their original forms, so I am Zarc. So anyway, to today's video, I'm gonna be showing my Synchro build since it's getting close to the new year, and with the new year coming out, and with the OCG already having their list out, and I was like, uh-oh. Says sometimes the OCG tends to turn into some of the TCG, and for the deck that I'm about to show you, one card in particular is in the danger zone. So I hope all you duelists out there, can help me to find some substitute cards, or cards in that matter, that can help keep this deck a viable deck. So in the meantime, let's get started. Alright, as you can see, this is my main deck that I use for my tournaments, and if a certain card does get hit to like 2 or 1, hopefully not to 1, I need to find substitutes for that one card, and otherwise this deck that I've been oh so close to topping OTSs at my locals would not be. Says one thing that I know about the ban list, each time when I put a deck together, it goes on a stretch that it doesn't get hit, and then it gets hit, and then I can't use it anymore. So I'm hoping with this deck right here, it been spared from so many ban lists, and I'm just afraid that at the start of the new year, this deck is not going to be the same. So without further ado, let's get to my main deck. And we're going to start with the main deck, which is and most of my decks that I run are 45 cards, so I don't go over 45, so I can have close to a balance or somewhat balanced equation. So, with the first thing, and this card is the troublesome card, but it's a good card overall, and that is the starting lineup of my deck. I play 3 Roid Terrortops. Since, like as a lot of duelists know, Terrortop is a instant summon because it's special summon. You can normal summon it, special summon it, whatever. And you get a level Roid monster from your deck. Like, for instance, I've been seeing a lot of Burning Abyss, or PK Fire, I should say, playing this card, and they instantly go Terrortop, take Tomborg into Dante. But in this deck, I really don't do that type of shenanigan. So, 3 Roid Terrortops as the starting lineup. Next is my level 3 tuner, which is also my graveyard trap, and that is 3 Roid Triidice. So if you're encountering a big boss monster or whatnot, you can banish this card, which is a quickie. Gotta say that, since it is a quickie. Like, oh no, you're not attacking me with that big boss. Quickie! So yeah, you can easily go into some level 5, level 6 Synchro plays with this card. Or some higher plays. My next cards in this, I run triple Speedroid Mako, so I can really protect my life points. It's one of my hand trap quickies. As in, you can stop your opponent right in their tracks, put their monster in defense mode, and they can't do anything. Next is 3 double yo-yos. Since I use these cards to get back any Speedroid, like it could be a Mako, one of my tuners, like Tri-Eye Dice, or do a Terrortop number, which I don't do that with this, since when it comes to this card, I do Synchro plays. My next card is my level changer tuner, Speedroid Red-Eye Dice. So with this card, I could change the level of my Speedroid, so I could, and this is why Speedroid Terrortop is my crucial piece to my deck. I could go Terrortop Red-Eye or Terrortop Tri-Eye, I could instantly go into a Synchro play. So I could go Terrortop level 4, Terrortop level 5, Terrortop level 6, sync right there, and have no problem. Next up is also a level 1 tuner, but this tuner is also an excellent hand trap. 3 Effect Veilers. I run 3 because it runs smooth, since there's a lot of boss monsters out there that I always encounter and they go like, no. I Veiler. Veiler. So you can't go wrong with a Veiler. Next is 2 Tecton boards. So if I do need to go into to get some more special summons out for a bigger play, I could go Speedroid, get Tecton board, and then if I haven't used my normal summon another monster, and then go for a big play. And here's my utility cards for my Speedroid, my Synchro build. And I use 2 Express Roids, since the Speedroids are also considered Roids. I can get back like Terrortop or Double Yo-Yo or any cards that I need. Or hand traps, especially hand traps, to protect myself and go for a grand play. And for a tactical play, 1 Artifact Morale Attack. Just to go into like a blind Twin Twister or a blind MST, get Morale Attack, blow up their monster, and have a 2100 point beater on the field. And then if I draw a level 1 tuner or a level 3 tuner, I could easily go for a level 8 Synchro play. And those are the monsters of my deck. Now for the spell and traps. And to start it off, I run 2 Acts of Despairs. So if I need to get over a monster without a cinch, equip one of these, it gains 1,000 points. It could easily KO. And also equip cards, 2 Black Pendants. So same as the axe, but a little weaker. But this one, if the monster is destroyed, you burn your opponent for 500. Since most of my monsters are wind attributes, gotta go with the overreliable Rising Air Current Field spell. To get the Speedroids back, I play 2 Speed Recoveries. And to clear my opponent's back row, can't go wrong with 2 Twin Twisters. I was thinking about 3, but 3 was a little too much, so I play 2. Also, to get the monsters back, monster incarnation. And if you don't have a monster and you just want to clear the board, reset the board, one dark hole. And that's it for the spell cards. Now, last but not least are my traps. And I start with 2 dark bribes. I used to play 3. I narrowed it down to 2 to keep it balanced. My favorite that instantly replaces the Kapos, not the Kapos, what am I saying, Kapos? Magic cylinder is Dimension Wood. As in, okay, my monster is destroyed, but you take the battle damage. So if they want to go to town and do some big damage, okay, my monster is destroyed, but they take the life point damage. I run 2 Call of the Hornets, so I can bring any monster back. 2 Fiendish Chains. So if I see a problematic monster that needs to be chained up, get him. And lastly, to end the traps, 2 Storming Mirror Force. So if they attack, they get sent right back to where they came. And that's all my traps. And now for my extra deck, which is where the main event happens. And I start things off with triple Armides, Keeper of Boundaries. And the reason I run triple Armides is to make sure I can lock my opponent from their back row or any effects in general, so they can't do anything when Armides attacks. And then 2 Stardust Dragons. Can't go wrong with a little Stardust action. 2 Clearing Synchro Dragons. And then my boss monster, or monsters in that matter, 2 Clearing Synchro Dragons. And one thing about Crystal Wing, I love this card. It says double built-in Honest plus a built-in Divine Wrath. That's one thing I like about that card. 2 Enlightenment Paladins, more level 8 Synchro plays. And plus Enlightenment Paladin, once you attack, you burn your opponent for that monster's original attack. Also, to lock your opponent down during your battle when you attack, I run 2 Leo, Keeper of the Secret Trees. 1 High Speedward Haguita. So when I summon a tuner, I can special summon this card, instantly go for into Stardust or Crystal Wing. Or if I use Speed Recovery, it can be used as any Synchro material for any other Synchro. And my last Synchro monster is my trump card of all trumps. Trishula, Dragon of the Ice Barrier. Once I get Trish out, I could get the bouncing or vanishing act going. And there you have it, my Synchro deck. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. And I want to know what you guys think of my Synchro summoning deck, my Synchro deck. And what cards that need to be changed, or do you like it, dislike it? What cards could add some more technical play, especially this one. If Terrortop does get hit to 1, what do you think I should replace the other 2 Terrortops with? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and this is Horn007 signing out for now. and stay tuned for, since I'm gonna be doing some summoning duels real soon with my partner, which is also a fellow Pendulum Destroyer, Red Phoenix. So we're gonna be doing summoning duels. So expect to see Synchro versus Xyz, or Fusion versus Xyz, Fusion versus Synchro, and so on and so forth. So hope you guys and I want you guys to stay tuned for that, and stay tuned for more. And like as always, it's your move. Horn 007 signing out.